Make of Ryan Sessegnon's debut season in the Premier League?
I thought he done okay. He's still a young player, you know. He's a hard-working, humble lad from a good background, good family, and you can't expect someone so young to, you know, set the light up every game. I think when he's had games where he's done really well. He's had games where he's not really been involved, but you know, he's a young, fantastic talent. A great example of Fulham's academy. He's been at the club for a young age, and you know, Fulham fans won't want to see him go. Hopefully, you know, he'll have another season with us because he's still young. He still needs games. He still needs experience. He's still growing as a young man. So, but let's not be, you know, confused. A lot of the big guns will be looking at him. A lot of them maybe want to sign him. But for me, if I could give him any advice, is, you know, if you are going to go somewhere, make sure you're playing. Make sure, you know, you've got a chance to play, because he's been playing regularly now for the last 2-3 years. So you don't want to go to a big club now and maybe not play or not get in the team and waste the season. So if he is going to go anywhere, just make sure, you know, he plays. But I feel that he'll play week in, week out at Fulham next season, and he's still young, he's still learning. So I think it'll still be good for his development. I think he can cope in the Premier League. He's shown he can. You know, he's got a few assists. He's got a couple of goals. His performances were good. Obviously, it's tough when you're playing in a team that are right down at the bottom. It's not that easy. I feel that he could go and play at the very top level, but I just feel if he does make the move, he needs to be in a situation where he's going to be contending and playing week in, week out for his development, regardless whether it be in the Premier League or the Championship. But you know, he's got a lot of good people around him. He's got a good family, like I said before. So I think they'll make that decision if it comes to making that decision.
How would you summarise Mitrovic's season from a Fulham fan's point of view?
I like Mitrovic. Every time I watch him play, I see his passion, I see his determination. He's got heart. He can score a goal. He probably didn't have as many chances as he would have liked, but for me, you keep players like that. When you see him play, he gives everything. The fans love him. Whether he'll be thinking he wants another crack at the Premier League now, or whether he thinks, you know, I owe Fulham some sort of debt because they got relegated. Obviously, it wasn't one person's fault, but as a collective, you kind of think, you know, we owe the club, you know, to try and get him back out first time. So I believe he's a massive part of Fulham, and if we can keep hold of him, it would be like a great signing.